Hey, how's it going, guys? BT Gaming here, and man, oh man, I just wanted to kind of create this video to share some of my impressions, some of my reactions to completing the Nod-Krai Archon quest. I've officially completed it. It's been about 4 days, I'd say, since I've completed it, and man, it was an amazing, amazing quest. I thoroughly enjoyed the storytelling, the characters. The region itself is a beautiful region. Man, I'm just excited to see what they're going to do further on. What I wanted to do for a few moments, I just wanted to kind of share the closing moments of the Archon quest of this first iteration, and let you guys watch that and just watch my live reactions to this unfold here as we get to finally meet Rayweir. He gets his form. I mean, just some amazing things that we're going to see in this cutscene, and then we'll just come back and we'll discuss again my initial reactions, my thoughts after I've let it stew for about 4 or 5 days. But without further ado, here is this portion of the Archon quest.
We are out of time.
Oh snap. Bro, Anefa low-key is slept on, man. Wow.
All your efforts have been futile. It is too late now.
Perhaps you're right. Why aren't you running?
Why aren't you running? Wait, what? Let's go, Anefa. Hey. Bro. Yo, Nefa, yo, is the MVP. Oh my goodness. Wow. Dog, we're cooked. He is gonna be so mad. What is this? Is this... Wait, did he act? Did he? He still got reborn anyway? Hey, yo, what? Bro, he's still... Oh, snap. Yikes.
Matter not. Does anything in this world.
He's gone, bro. Put this man in a psych ward. He is literally gone.
Fools.
Yo.
Time to die.
We're cooked. We are... Oh my gosh.
You too have the potential to be driven mad by knowledge. But the truths you seek are so insipid. How laughable that you should die for their sake.
Oh, Sandrone. Sandrone came back? Wait, why?
The unknown is but a fog to be dispersed. Knowledge is the true pillar of the world. who got stronger. Polonia!
Oh, okay. Bro. I'm guessing she's gonna be Geo. If she does become playable, she'll be Geo. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah, the element looks like Geo. Kamehameha! Yo. Oh, wow. Oh, the final flash, yeah. Final flash. Bro, this cutscene is wild. He's at 10% of his power?
No, wait! This isn't over!
They teleported, bro. They were about to get... They were about to get lights out. I don't know how, but they dipped. Alrighty, guys, and now we are back. And man, so watching that in real time, I was blown away by just everything that happened there. Ray Rear coming out. I mean, he's one of the 5, sinners of Conria. I mean, this is a big deal. As you go through the story of Genshin, we kind of learn who's who, the factions, and everybody in between. Conria and the 5 sinners specifically are ones who are, dangerously strong, right? Like they split the power of the abyss amongst themselves. And so they are like probably some of the strongest people in the game, obviously next to like, the heavenly principles and stuff like that. But so to actually see one, even though we didn't engage, we see Sandroni, one of the Fatui, harbingers, engage. And man, that was just an interesting fight. Only 10% of his power. It's wild. But we'll get into that. I do want to talk about like the Archon quest as a whole, the first iteration in Nod-Krai. Like it was an amazing quest. I personally think I'm someone who I've played Genshin Impact from the beginning, in 2020. So I'm about like a 5-year player of Genshin Impact. And it still to this day does captivate me as one of those like amazing games you play that you just kind of keep coming back to because the story is amazing, the characters are great. I love how they do things. And well, obviously we have our gripes and complaints, right? Things, quality of life, things that could be better. But setting all that aside for the moment, I really want to take this moment to talk about this Archon quest and talk about, I think, the bar that they've set and what we know that Hoyo can do in their story writing, their character development, the characters they're releasing. It's truly remarkable that this is a free to play game. Obviously there's gacha elements that you have the choice to engage in, but at the end of the day, it is a free to play game. So it's awesome the content that we're getting out of this. But man, from the very beginning, I guess I'll go back to version 5.8. We get introduced to Anefa, and kind of this is what leads us into Nod-Krai. Just this meeting her and kind of her getting back her memory, so to speak, so she can relay the message that she was supposed to tell us. And so that was a pretty interesting quest to introduce us to, I believe, Nod-Krai. And so we travel back to Nod-Krai with her, and now we're there and we're meeting the characters. And man, oh man, in the story, this Archon quest, man, there were so many things that stood out to me. The characters in particular, what we get to learn about them is quite interesting. Meeting Lama, for one of the Frostmoon Scions, who I didn't think her story to be as tragic as it is, right? In the fact that she's literally kind of bearing the burden of keeping the tribe together. I feel like for the Frostmoon Scions, like you see what she's doing and how she's kind of called upon at these different moments to really engage and to help the people. We see, the sick child has been sickly for some time, and she's constantly going to the child, and she'll go like she's literally like sharing her own, her own blood, so she can literally sustain the tribe. So I mean, just selfless giving from Lama, and she just is carrying on in this, and she gets to this breaking point where she's kind of like, man, like she's doing the stuff, doing the things, and she's like, but there's got to be more. And she talks about the false moon and like the fake moon and the fake sky. And she finally gets to the place where she shares that, and people leave, you know, people go, but she has that people that stay and that they decide they're going to continue on. So man, her story was quite interesting. Meeting Nefer, man, interesting, because she was talked up to be kind of this ruthless, you know, kind of dealer of information, so to speak. We kind of learned a little bit of Dory, you know, as there was a little bit of competition there. But that was an interesting kind of way to introduce us to her, and then to actually interact with her is quite interesting. Nefer's very cunning, you know, very smart though, and has a lot, you know, all the intel, you know, and so learning about her, but at the end, the core, we see that she really does care about Nod-Krai. Like, she tries to remain and say that they're indifferent to everything, and I believe that she is, but like at the end of the day, she's gonna do what's best for Nod-Krai as a whole. So I think that's very interesting as well. Obviously Yehoda, meeting her as we go through the Fatui base, and kind of that's an interesting scene as well. I think Yehoda's an interesting character. I know we can't forget about I know as well. I know just this crazy builder, but also she's very much like a child, it seems like, but she's extremely smart, extremely gifted, just engineer and being able to create things as well. So she's a very cool character we got to meet. And then we also have Flynn's, man. Flynn's, oof, his voice acting was amazing. Really loved his voice acting. I'm really excited for his release. I'm dropping this video, I believe we have like a week until he releases, and so man, I'm super excited. I'm planning on getting him for my account, and he's going to be a fun character to play. But also, again, just love his voice acting, love the way he carries himself. He's truly a gentleman that we get to see. But man, the closing out, and again, I left out a lot of stuff. I mean, Columbina, oh my goodness, she's one with Fatui. Like, you know, we get to see her in like the Winter Nights Lazo, where she's like singing over Signora when they're kind of doing the funeral for her. Like, it's wild that we're actually meeting her. She's departed from the Fatui. There's like so much that we are getting to learn from her as well. You know, her interaction with Fatui, her story is also tragic, right? She literally is kind of been used, right, for what she is and for her power, and she literally has no recollection of who she is. So man, there's just so much to me that was really good. Some loose ends I think we did get to finally hear and piece together as well from what was talked about. You know, the moon predating, you know, moon power, Kuvaki predating that of the seven. Also, man, so many tidbits of information we got to learn about the Tsaritsa. People are finding, you know, these books about Tsaritsa and how, you know, the seven Gnosis are, you know, apparently part of like her lover. I mean, like, that blew my mind. It's like, wait, so there's even more purpose for what she's doing. It's not just a power grab, but she's kind of like probably in sorrow, in some grief. So I mean, just so far, this is only the first iteration of Nod-Krai, and we've learned so much. And so I am excited to see where this goes from here. I'm excited to see the next characters we're gonna meet and get to engage with. I'm excited to engage with Ray Rear, bro. Like, if we have to fight him, what are we gonna do, right? Like, because we can't take him, bro. Like, we are outclassed. We are going to get folded. So I'm wondering if Hoyo is going to, with the Traveler having the Moon Marrow inside of him, I wonder if Traveler gets a buff. I really believe that it would be fitting for him at this point to be able to maybe have more of his, I don't know, powers unlocked, you know, by the moon. This is also, you know, crazy enough, the first site that they landed on. And so there's also some discrepancy there. We meet the twin, right? Who isn't the twin, it was actually Rear disguised. And so there's like a lot of questions swirling about like their arrival in Tevat in my mind. Like, does Traveler even have a twin, bro? Like, was he getting played this whole time? You know, there's like so many theories I'm seeing, so many things, thoughts that go through my mind as well for this Archon quest. But man, guys, I don't know about you, I'm excited. I think that this was a really great start to a nation, probably one of the best that we've had, I think, to date. And so again, I'm looking forward to it. But what are your guys' thoughts about this? Did you guys enjoy it as much as I did? Are you new to the game? Are you maybe not even here yet, and you're gonna just like jump to because it's just like, yo, all the hype? Let us know. Let me know in the comments down below what you think, what are your thoughts, and hopefully I'll get to do another video like this again where we reflect on the next Archon quest that drops. And man, without further ado, thank you guys so much for watching. If you got to this point, I appreciate you guys, appreciate the support. You guys have been amazing in the live streams. It's such a fun time. If you want to catch me live, I'm live on Twitch, I'm live on YouTube, and usually go live Tuesday nights, Wednesday nights, and then Fridays as well, and then weekends are up in the air. But again, hopefully I catch you guys in the live stream or in the next video. And yeah, thank you so much, and see you guys in the next one. Peace.